loud, yeah. I am fatigued, I give it my all with the music. People do not recognize the passion I have for the craft. The effort I'm giving with every line that I write. A ridiculous life is affecting my content. All of the sins that would sit on my conscience. Insecurities that I am possessing. Why is my depth in a constant obsession? I am reflecting, think about the life that I chose and the path of the young nigga moving on. And I've been down and out cause I was looking for the answer, but never really had no question. Tell me that I'm accepted, I'm getting sick and tired of rejection. I said I can't deal with the nonsense, the pain been constant. I wish I wasn't this depressed so I could deal with the stress. I feel it all times, I'm debating what the fuck I'ma do with the cadence. I hope it is a weed nigga, I can take it deep to the depths of your soul with a list of my goals that I can never retain, and you will take it in vain. I tried to explain and giving you my pain. Take a listen to the record and tell me I'm insane with the way that I was raised. I swear that I've been trained, prepared to be alone. I pray that I can atone. I've been looking for the meaning of life with the voice in my head, trying to get it all right. I could never get the light when I felt that I needed it. Proceeded with my genius, conceiving this demeanor shit. Your will with pen and pain, and the second that a nigga picking the pen, I guess it all depends upon the mood and the man and the mind state of which I write this. Put in my time as I redefine what it means. Commended for my dedication. You never related, relaying my pain in the passages, reading on pages. The scripture for sinners, the sentence can save them. I give you the truth, and it's never debated, degraded by hatred and giving your ignorant comment, deceitful accomplice. The reason my love is abolished. Love, I'm writing a story that you couldn't fathom. Yeah, I'm giving a vision that you can't imagine. Yeah, do I wanna live is the question that I have been asking. All of the pain that I put in my lyrics, I wonder can anybody really grasp me, Lord? Yeah, you wondering what is my thesis? Yeah, you wondering what is my thesis? Yeah, you wondering what is my thesis? Why am I lonely when people are phony? I felt like I needed someone to believe in, Lord. Tell me that you with the real shit and take a second to listen and you'll feel this. As I reminisce on my self-esteem that would evaporate in my adolescence. Turned introspective, felt so dejected I should use a noose as my newest necklace. I'ma set the scene from my wildest dreams, and I was headed for the valley of the shadow of death. I wanna be the motherfucker you define as the best, with a rhyme to a test, releasing all stress. I confess that I speak a life from my view, a deceiving disciple. The blood on the pew is stained, the white flag that you use for truce is all bets are off. There's no more illusions, and anyone that get a division is confusing. And what a nigga written, I wanted to infuse in my flows I'm using. Niggas are so clueless, blind to all facts, and don't know what truth is. I put it on wax and backtrack maneuvers, atrocities that you associated. All my fucking pain has been regulated. In my isolation I was hesitating. I am terrified that I will never make it. Life is so evasive, I can make a statement, I'ma signify what this should really mean. And that's another part that you would never get unless I paint a picture you could visualize it. That was so surprising, nigga. I'm comprising lots of ill shit for you to realize that I am so lonely. I am so lonely. I am so lonely, Lord. Lord, I'm writing a story that you couldn't fathom. Yeah, I'm giving a vision that you can't imagine. Yeah, do I wanna live is the question that I have been asking. All of the pain that I put in my lyrics, I wonder can anybody really grasp me, Lord? Yeah, you wondering what is my thesis? Yeah, you wondering what is my thesis? Yeah, you wondering what is my thesis? Why am I lonely when people are phony? I felt like I needed someone to believe in, Lord. .30 in the morning, light from the dawn hits the cracks of his eyes. To arise in a world that he hates and despises. To reside in the side of a town where the colors that you wear might get a nigga lynched, boy. Fit a motherfucking pitch, boy. That's a pain in the game, and the bullet that it came from the frame of the weapon that was built for the automatic kill. The trickle of blood spill to load it up to the top. And got that bitch till it pop. I seen your prey drop in the center of the street. Nigga died for the motherfucking shoes on his feet. All stem from the beef that occurred last week. And altercation with niggas he had never even seen. Didn't see the bullet coming, so we never had a chance to head on collision that ended in your life. He had seen him in the mall, nigga never got involved with the guns or the drugs or the bitches or the cars. He was living with the cost, but paid the ultimate cost. The feeling left with a loss, the praying over the body, but the soul been gone. Just another victim of the Willie Lynch syndrome. Let me put you on game, take a minute to explain. I'ma take you to the British West Indies slave trade. When a man with a speech came in with a thought that confused all blacks. That's a motherfucking fact with a page full of hate. Ideas they can take to control all slaves, even to this fucking day, and that should leave you amazed. The fact we influenced by a motherfucking man from the 1700s. I'ma try to be exact with the stats I relate. Please pay attention to the words that a nigga say over a Jim Crow law. Willie Lynch had evolved the diabolical scheme that he had seen in a dream. The friction between race, the pigmentation of face, light skin, dark skin, the old against young. That's another making conscious, divide in the gong, killing the subconscious. A manifesto, but nothing but some nonsense. Same thought patterns that I'm seeing on the constant. America's the brain for this young black conflict. Take away their confidence and turn them into convicts. We're living in disparity, and all I pray for is clarity. To find peace of mind, that's a rarity. And I'm dropping knowledge, but that's sparingly. And that thought of death is not scaring me. I said like a G, you better marry me. I said like a G, you better bury me. And when I'm dead and gone, will you remember me? And when I'm dead and gone, will you remember me? And on my grave, pour a little bit of Hennessy. I said I give a vision for these men to see. And I'm suicidal, don't envy me. And I'm suicidal, don't envy me. And I'm suicidal, don't envy me. Crazy crazy how his life came to a halt from the bullet that he caught. His younger brother had saw. He had died in his arms and ring him in the alarm for causing a nigga harm. Conversation with his mom, she would try to keep him calm and tell him remain strong, but his brain gone off on a whole nother tangent, causing a nigga pain for his that manifested. The hatred that he yelled inside is now festered, bubbling boiled over, turning the kid colder. Looking for the motherfucker that took his older brother. Got a pistol in the trunk with the automatic pump to blast on him and dump. When he saw the nigga run, he would pull the trigger more. The body hitting the floor, the gun let off a roar like a Vietnam tour. It's the same old sound from the same old war. 2 black men dead, and what was it all for? That's the same bullshit your favorite rapper would endorse. The hatred of one another, and I'm giving you the source. The genocide of a people that treat it like it's a sport. The sense I currently own that hardly even afford. I know I'm going to hell for the way I'm living is wrong. Mind, body, and soul, and fire and brimstone. Mind, body, and soul, and fire and brimstone. Mind, body, and soul, and fire and brimstone.